Good morning, kiddies. It's about 6:30 a.m. Barnes & Noble Sdcc has begun July 19th. And I'm not the first one here. We get about 20 minutes before we open, and that's where I'll be, right there in between those two. And look at that line for Sdcc 2018. Alright, there's what they got in. I see plenty of Stranger Things 2-packs. Stack of about 6 to 8 Ant-Man, 6 to 8 Kraglin, a whole bunch of Headless Nicks, some Pepe Le Pews, and some Dorbs.
How many Pepes you see?
Pepe's, it's 6 to 8, somewhere around there. I think closer to 8. I can't tell. We had to break away from the table, but we got my Stranger Things pops and then some stuff from other people I'm picking up. So hopefully we'll be all good there. This is the leftovers after the rush, guys. Barnes & Noble, plenty of Ant-Mans left. I bought 2, I hid 1 for somebody, so I did what I could. I bought all that I could. $140, and I'm only buying 1 pop for me. Alright, we're going into Sugarloaf. Gonna see what other SDC 2018 we get. Oh wow, look at the line for FYE. Whoa. I may or may not be able to get a Stinkor. Crazy. I don't think they got their truck in yet. Well, I'm gonna go hit Hot Topic real quick. Hot Topic's already open. My ladies are gonna be there. And hopefully we can get a Gus. Goose, Gus, whatever you wanna call him. One day he's Gus, the next day he's Goose. Do they have Flock Goose in the window? Flock Gus, Flock Goose, Flock. Flock. What the flock? Hey! Wow, everybody's here.
You missed the fun.
I know, I was getting other stuff for other people and myself. As long as Goose is here, Gus, whatever his name is, there he is. I like it. Goose! Alright, so as I expected, I just found out from somebody over at Hot Topic as I was picking up my gooses, the FYE did not get their shipment in yet. It will arrive sometime today, and I'll just be at the mall. But it looks like that whole line that you guys saw broke up, fell apart, whatever. So I'm gonna go over here and hit this GameStop. I need the Rock Candy Alana to go with my Saga. It'll be the only Rock Candy character I have. And maybe I'll get lucky and grab a Dustin. Even though I got somebody looking out for me, maybe I'll be able to get one anyway. Oh, that looks like there'd be a line over at GameStop. We'll check it out anyway. GameStop not open yet. See another Hot Topic bag there. Did the whole FYE line just come over to GameStop? Damn. I don't think I'm gonna get a Dustin. We'll see. I'm just now letting in. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. YouTube land, Invader Mods coming to you live from San Diego Comic-Con. Alright, so it's just San Diego Comic-Con weekend. And we've been buying San Diego Comic-Con stuff. But I'm not actually at the con. I'm not that lucky. I'm not that awesome. I wish I were. But that's really expensive. Not to say that this weekend so far has not been. Let's get into this. First off, we got the haul from San Diego Comic-Con. The shared exclusives that I was able to get my hands on at my local retailers. Now, I had some help getting some of these because I made the plan to camp at Barnes & Noble first. That was my first place to go because I wanted my Stranger Things 2-pack, and at the time I wanted Pain and Panic 2-pack. Lo and behold, Barnes & Noble did not get the Pain and Panic 2-pack. It was only shared with the Funko shop. So, So I coordinated with some of my local people, including David and LPH from Open by Chance. I'll have a link to their YouTube channel down below. And they went to Box Lunch. I went to Barnes & Noble, and I coordinated with my other buddy who went to GameStop. So we made out pretty well. Hot Topic I wasn't too worried about, and rightly so, because the things that I wanted from there weren't too popular. But that's fine. I was fine with that. But FYE, I didn't have any plans for a plan of attack because I knew, I'd already done my research, they hadn't gotten their truck in yet. Tuesday I was in FYE, they hadn't gotten any new stock yet for San Diego Comic-Con, and I know that they get their UPS shipments on Thursdays. Just like Emerald City Comic-Con, they got their shipment late. They did get it, but they got it late. So let's move in to what we got at Barnes & Noble. Well, let's mix it up. It'll be more fun that way. Let's just go in with what I got. Some of these that I've gotten are for other people because I was looking out for them. I've gone kind of broke doing this, but that's okay. It's worth it. First thing I got, now this is a pickup for a coworker. I've never been able to get into the show. I've tried. Leslie, nope, I can't watch her. I just annoys the crap out of me. But Ron Swanson is a cool character. I just don't necessarily need the pop. So we got Ron Swanson. I'm not going to open him up because he's not mine. But we picked him up from Hot Topic. The next one I got from Hot Topic was Gus. This is the one that I wanted from Hot Topic. He was one of my main wants. And thankfully he was shared with Hot Topic. Real easy to get for me. Nobody really knows who he is. He's flocked, which is super cute. He's adorable. He's just this little seal. And if you ask the right person, since he's got this over his name here, I forget what it's called. I'm pretty grammatically correct and whatnot, but the science behind it I don't need. So this actually means that it's pronounced goose, but I like Gus. I'm going to say Gus. Who cares? Comment down below if you got a problem with that. So there's Goose, Gus, Geese, Flocked Fuzzy Seal. And he's got a halberd. You come at him with your club. You go ahead. You go ahead. He's got a halberd. Next up, we landed Dustin. Dustin from Stranger Things, GameStop shared exclusive. Now, a lot of the GameStops only got 2 of these, unless it was a big store. I know what I've told is that the Think Geek and the other mall got about 70 of these, but I wasn't going to fight those lines. I knew that's where everybody was going to be at. So, this is one my buddy... I'm Zach's Complete Lack of Surprise, I believe, on Instagram. He hooked this up for me. Really, really awesome. And I'm really excited to have this. Because one of the first pop collections that got me started was Stranger Things. So, big, big score there. So while I was in Hot Topic, the staff know me there so well. They know I love Pennywise, It, all that kind of stuff. And they made mention to me that they got something in that I might want to check out. So, they got in the Loyal Subjects little mini things. I'm not even sure what exactly they're called. So, we got me a little black and white Pennywise. He's a Hot Topic exclusive. Black and white Pennywise. Now, there are assorted mystery box ones that are in these cases. I'm not playing that game. If I can see what it is and I know I want it, I'll get it. So, here's Pennywise. The other one we got was the Sackhead Jason Voorhees with blood on him there. So, really cool little guys. And I got to use hot cash on them. I also got in a hard shell protector with these, and again, that made it qualify for hot cash. I figured I'm going to run low on those this week. I did eventually end up stopping at GameStop myself and picked up a Lana, because even though I don't own any other rock candies, I did get a Lana, the rock candy, because she's from Saga. I don't know how I feel about rock candy still, but it's Saga, so I did it. So during my camp for Barnes & Noble, I was camping out for the 2-pack Stranger Things pops, and of course at the time, initially it was also Pain and Panic, but they didn't end up getting them. But David and LPH from Open by Chance, since we coordinated together, what they wanted was a Pepe Le Pew. We got them a Pepe Le Pew. This one is mine. I actually got an extra for Thanos as my bro on Instagram, but he, of course, copped one. So this is kind of an extra, maybe a giveaway later. It's not my cup of tea, so I'm not keeping it. And I picked up an Ant-Man for my buddy, we'll just say Zach. I'm not going to say his whole name again. I'll put his Instagram name here on the page. But we picked up an Ant-Man for Zach. this is an extra one that is actually going to another friend. I haven't met up with him yet, but he's getting this along with another pop I'll show you in just a minute. So he's getting this Ant-Man. I didn't get one for myself. It's not really my cup of tea. If I want one, though, I did hide one for another person on Instagram in my neighborhood. And the person he sent up there to get it actually picked up one off the table. So there is one hidden. Maybe I'll go check and see if it's still there. But here's an Ant-Man. And the other one I picked up from my buddy Montreal. So I picked up this one from my buddy Zach. And another one for my buddy Montreal Crawford, who's, I'll tag his Instagram too. And this is the other one he wanted. Kraglin, of course. I don't really buy Marvel. Now, I did make some exceptions for myself this week. So I got myself a Kraglin. Because, I mean, why not? It's all money anyway, right? And as far as Marvel goes, I got myself an Iron Man. Because I felt like I should buy something else besides just Alana at the store. So we got an Iron Man. Now, what David and LPH ended up getting for me in exchange for Pepe was something I just didn't... I don't collect Game of Thrones, but I wanted it because the character was just phenomenal. And I just didn't want to maybe one day regret it. So, since there wasn't anything else at Buck's Lunch that I really wanted, I had them pick me up Lyanna Tyrell. I'll put her down here, actually, because this stack's going to get kind of big. So he picked me up Lyanna Tyrell, and I gave him a Pepe Le Pew. He also surprised me. I was flabbergasted. I was floored. These guys are great. If you're not watching Open by Chance, they go over more than just pops. They go over all kinds of toys, and I love watching their channel. They're funny. They're always unboxing something. He can really educate you. Well, actually, they both can. They can really educate you on what kind of things to look out for on some of the, especially the vintage toys. But they also, you know, they grabbed this for me too. I didn't express any interest in it. I didn't know about it, but it's really cool to have, you know, and I'll show it to you. A Leatherface plushie. Isn't that awesome? Just a little Leatherface plushie here. Really stoked to have him. He's not going to stand up well, so I'm just going to kind of sit him over here maybe, kind of blocking Ron just a little bit. There we go, Leatherface. Now, they also hooked me up. This is a little bit of a story. FYE, as I mentioned, did not get their truck in. So, instead of having people wait for the truck, which is what we were doing, they decided to make a little sign-up sheet and put your phone number down and what you're looking for. And I thought, okay, I'm going to be nice, because I do business with these people in this FYE all the time, and I don't want to be that guy just still hovering. You know, the point of the sign-up sheet was to go away, and it almost screwed me. So I go to GameStop and go pick up Alana and Iron Man, and then I decide to pop back by the house. I got to take the dogs out. I want to offload this stuff. I'm tired of it all sitting in my car while I'm sitting at the mall. As soon as I get home, I get hit by David. I get hit by Funko Hunter Addict. I get hit by several people that were there saying, the truck's here. And I'm like, Christ, now I gotta go. I rush back, which is like 30 minutes away. I rush back, I'm on the road. FYE calls me, they say they have them. I tell them I'm where I'm at and I'm on my way. You know, I'm not expecting them to hold them all day, but with this list here, I'm expecting them to hold them. And I get to the mall, and they're all gone. All the stinkors are gone. Why take down the names in the list if you're not going to abide by the list and just hand them out willy-nilly when they go? And, you know, he explained it. He's like, oh, I can't hold them. And I'm like, but I wouldn't have left confidently thinking that the list was my salvation for this pop. And I would have stayed. I would have been that guy. But no. Luckily, David and LPH from Open by Chance saved me again. We got a stinkor. I was hoping to get two so I could give one away later, but we got one. So that's awesome. Now I kind of feel the burn and need Ram Man. I don't know if that's going to happen because I'm not paying that kind of ridiculous money for it. I have a few reeds in the wind on that one, but we'll see. And of course the last pop, the one that started it all this weekend, or the one that I really wanted to get from the get-go, because I'm a Stranger Things fan, is the Billy and Karen 2-pack. I mean, look at this haul, guys. Now, I did just get some stuff. I got some stuff on the Funko shop. We'll go over that in another video. And we're also going to go over the Shumi Mystery Box in part 2. So, enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We may even open these in part 2, but this is lasting long enough. So, let's get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Share the video with your friends. Let them know what's going on. And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, guys.